There is a big John Ostrander Easter egg in Suicide Squad. DC Comics' Suicide Squad was first introduced in 1959's The Brave and the Bold number 25, but the modern-day version we know and love didn't take shape until comic book writer John Ostrander revived it in 1987's Legends number 3 with inspiration from 1967's The Dirty Dozen. He introduced Amanda Waller and her Task Force X, a team of lower-tier, imprisoned supervillains who carry out dangerous, covert missions for the U.S. government in exchange for commuted sentences. His run from the late 80s to the early 90s was a success both critically and commercially. In 2007, he returned to the property with an 8-issue miniseries, which featured many of the characters that are appearing in the upcoming movie. Thus, it makes sense Suicide Squad director David Ayer would honor Ostrander with an Easter egg. Comic book .com and other press were able to spot it during a visit to the set. It appears as signage in a fight scene that takes place in a bankruptcy court, located inside of the John F. Ostrander Federal Building. Within that scene, as well, are other smaller Easter eggs on the name placards of the offices, so keep an eye out when you see the film. It feels good to be dead assembled a team of the world's most dangerous, incarcerated supervillains, provide them with the most powerful arsenal at the government's disposal, and send them off on a mission to defeat an enigmatic, insuperable entity. U.S. intelligence officer Amanda Waller has determined only a secretly convened group of disparate, despicable individuals with next to nothing to lose will do. However, once they realize they weren't picked to succeed but chosen for their patent culpability when they inevitably fail, will the Suicide Squad resolve to die trying, or decide it's every man for himself? Written and directed by David Ayer based on the characters from DC Comics. The film stars Will Smith, Charlie Jared Leto, Dallas Buyers Club, Margot Robbie, The Wolf of Wall Street, Joel Kinnaman, RoboCop, and Viola Davis. The Help. The cast also includes Jai Courtney, Insurgent, Jay Hernandez, Takers, Adewale Akinnuoye-Agbaje, Thor, The Dark World, Ike Barinholtz, Neighbors, Scott Eastwood, Fury, Cara Delevingne, Paper Towns, Adam Beach, Cowboys and Aliens, and Karen Fukuhara in her feature film debut. It is produced by Charles Rowan and Richard Suckle, with Zack Snyder, Deborah Snyder, Colin Wilson and Jeff Johns serving as executive producers. Suicide Squad opens worldwide in 3D, and in 2D, and in select IMAX 3D theaters beginning August 5, 2016.